This has a throwback feel to the era when running backs dominated. Today, one of the best running back matchups you're going to see all season long. Two stars colliding here. Welcome to Lincoln, Nebraska, home of some of the most loyal fans in the sport. Memorial Stadium, home of the Nebraska Cornhuskers. As we see the numbered two team in the country, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. The Huskers will kick this away to start us off. Return starts from inside the 5. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. They're just able to stop him, but that is a great return there. He's a dangerous guy with the football, and it's a great spot to start this drive. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5. The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. To throw, it's Proctor. It's a short completion to the big tight end. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him. Both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge, the biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be in that postseason at the end of the year. What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Third down, out of the shotgun. Caught by the receiver. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14.
If that cornerback's going to have outside leverage on third down, he's basically giving you the quick slant. Good read and a nice throw for the first.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
And the Wolverines looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Backed up to the 5-yard line now for second and goal. To throw, it's Proctor. Looking for 6. Gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down into the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Two backs now flanking the quarterback. Movement at the second level of the defense now. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of a play.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. What a catch! Good enough for the first down with a 37.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
That one moves the ball across the 40.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. And that broken tackle will earn him 1st down yardage.
Well, Chris, this back is so talented. He picks up another 1st down. The Nebraska faithful love to see the ball in his hands, just like they've loved to see the backs over the years. Think about T.O., Tom Osborne, when he had the backs going, Mike Rozier and Lawrence Phillips and Amon Green, Roger Craig going way back. More recently, Amir Abdullah, Rex Burkhead. Boy, oh boy, they've had some fun backs to watch.
The Cornhuskers churn out another 1st down. Here's the handoff. He's past the marker. He's still going. That's a solid beam. Moves the football inside the 40. 1st and 10.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. You make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and it puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
The Cornhuskers with 1st and 10 here. The back's got it. 1st down and more. He's still running. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a 1st down at the 17.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm, everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking to the end zone. Caught near the goal line. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
First and goal, a great chance to answer that opening touchdown. And the wideout goes in motion. It's a quick grab. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. Well, they slow the game down with a long, winding drive to produce a touchdown. That was impressive.
What's impressive to me is the consistency. You know, it's one thing to hit a receiver and you score a big touchdown, but to be able to go and sustain drives and keep the sticks moving, that puts a lot on the quarterback and the execution of the offense. And man, did they make that look easy.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Scanning the field, it's Proctor. Lets it go quickly. The sophomore, lucky that one did not get picked off.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really did give himself a chance to work through his progressions, locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. The pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And it's incomplete again. 4th down coming up.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. They'll run it from the gun. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. So some early drama here. We're all even at the end of one. Let's take a quick pause and check out the stats from this first quarter. And as we move to the second quarter, you hope these teams will build on a promising start. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Back in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Nice throw here by the quarterback. Goes with the touch pass. But, man, let's give credit to this defense. They are flying around, and he didn't get back to the line of scrimmage.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He escapes the pocket. He's going to pull it down and run. Pass falls incomplete on the deep shot, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's check it out. Not a penalty called too often in football, but we see it here. And the Huskers will have to kick this away. He's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And the coverage team makes the touch, so no return on the play. Looking to throw. It's Proctor. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
Well, I like how the quarterback used his eyes to move the defense and then came back and made an accurate throw there on the quick slant.
Second down play coming up for this offense. We'll try the ground game here with the running back. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
Of course they're going to pick up the first down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone Wheatley and Leroy Hoare. Man, so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
Little eye candy here from the offense in pre-snap motion. We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. As the first down is still going. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Breaks free. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Receivers are bunched together. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for 3rd and 5. Dropping back, it's Proctor. Deep shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Boy, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver on this post pattern, a thing of beauty. Great throw by the quarterback coming off that back foot, and the receiver could not have run a better route.
And now they'll set up for the point after. The extra point gives them a 14-7 lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They'll hand it off. They get it down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
That is a first down. Good job by this big offensive line and this running back to be able to pick up positive yards. How often have we said that over the years with backs and offensive line play from Nebraska?
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference.
But here the defense was committed to stop the run. In an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that, just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
Offense getting set. It's second down. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
The Huskers will line up on 1st and 10. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. The defensive speed and ability to diagnose the play blows it up.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Gets out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
Can they convert on 3rd down to keep this drive rolling? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Receiver makes the catch. And he goes down, but the important thing is enough to move the sticks and a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
1st down, looking to throw the football. Caught quickly. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
The Cornhuskers are in the red zone. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. Looking to throw again. He's running out of time here. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Defense picks it up on the run. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Touchdown, Michigan. All the way back for a scoop and score. This play's going crazy.
The big fella takes it all the way back for a touchdown. I mean, this linebacker's been hitting people all day. He finally gets to show what he can do when he gets his hands on the football. I remember this guy played running back in high school. He hasn't had his hands on a football in a long time, but clearly remembers what to do with it after he picks up that fumble.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Pass caught. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down. The Cornhuskers come to the line in the hurry-up. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Looking deep for the right side. It's caught inside the 30 and still going. And runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
How about that? Receiver had nobody around him. That's frankly embarrassing for this defense when you let someone deep downfield go completely uncovered.
One explosive play has this offense set up just outside the red zone now with a 1st down. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Nebraska.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Automatic in the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's got it inside the 15. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. He'll hand it off. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
An excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. To the air, it's Proctor. And the completion made. Refusing to be brought down before gaining 1st down yardage. Offense in hurry-up mode. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The receiver makes the catch. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid game. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a 1st down.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. The DB's backing off from the line now. Second down, we're going to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Karapateas.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. Take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Looking downfield, it's Proctor. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. The Wolverines lining up here on 1st and 10. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So on 1st down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And they add to their lead. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Looks like one more play here before halftime. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's incomplete. Trying for a big play there as time runs out in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Wolverines will kick this away to get the second half going. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. The passing game effective in the first half. Let's see if they keep it going or if the defense has made adjustments trying to protect the lead here. On the move, looking deep down the right side. And the pass is broken up beautifully to prevent that big play.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. And he'll just throw it away now. Couldn't make anything happen, and that's now going to bring up 4th down.
Well, the defense was all over the field in the first half, and as we see here, more of the same to start this 3rd quarter. Big question to me is, now you got a 4th down. You look at that scoreboard, you almost start to wonder, should I go for this?
Broken tackle still going. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. They've got him down out near the 40.
I know the toss play begins with a guy taking the snap, he turns around, and flips it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is can they set the edge as an offense? Whether it's an offensive tackle, a tight end in that same direction to where they want to run the ball. Because if they can do that, you get the result that you want just like this. If you don't, oftentimes, the play is blown up right at the line of scrimmage.
Offense will keep it on the ground here.
Hey, it's not a lot, but you know what? It's enough for the 1st down. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. Looking downfield, it's Proctor. He fires this throw and is intercepted. He can go. Touchdown, Huskers. A big defensive score.
Great job here by the backer, just mirroring the quarterback, reading his eyes, then stepping in front of that throw, comes up with it, and then he goes back to high school, shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands, takes it in for a touchdown.
Point after, up and good. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Turn starts inside the 15. Just able to stop him, but it's a great return. Lucky to prevent a touchdown, but they begin the drive with excellent field position. Well, this has proven to be a fun one for two teams testing each other, showing their quality, and now who's going to make the push down the stretch and emerge with a huge win.
Well, Chris, this is a huge opportunity. Still with the game in balance, who's going to be able to secure this victory, not only to prove they're the better team, but to also show the committee they're deserving of getting the upper hand when it comes to decision time late in the year.
Here's the second down play. Linebackers moving around, trying to confuse the offense. Looking right, this one caught. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the nice game.
Short pass finds the tight end. They're finally able to stop him. The quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. And the Wolverines are in the red zone now. Toss play to the outside. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
Now it's third and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. Now here's the toss play. They make the tackle, but that's enough to set him up first down at the 15.
Anytime you like to run the toss play successfully, that means you're going to have to win the battle on the edges. That means you seal the edge in order to let your back get to the corner. They got it done there. They got a nice game.
Press coverage now from the secondary. Off the play fake on first down. Moves out of the pocket. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Oh, looks like the defense jumped offside there. If that's the case, this will be a first down. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The Wolverines line up with a first and goal. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. So it looks like the penalty will be accepted by the head coach, and the offense will pick up some yardage there. The Wolverines pick up enough yardage for a first down. Hit as he released it. Oh, he can't come up with the catch in the end zone. It's going to be second down now.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Now they'll come up second down and goal from the 10. And off inside, looking for the touchdown. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
It was a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about third down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here, whether they run it or throw it. You get a stop here and maybe hold them to 3 points.
After a long drive, it's a crucial 4-point play. They score a touchdown and have to settle for 3. Incomplete and nearly picked off. They waste an opportunity for a much-needed takeaway, but it does set up 4th down. The coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. After connecting on his first try, this is a chip shot from 22 yards out. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. The lead stays at 3 after the miss.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal in 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. There's the handoff. Got the first down and still motoring. Tackle made after a solid gain to spot the ball at the 34.
Chris, what I love here is just a vision by the running back, showing great patience. The hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
1st and 10 now for the offense. And he drops back in the gun. Looking to scramble. It's going to be a loss on the play. Forced out of bounds. Great play by the defense.
This is good pressure by the defense, but it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
That O-line has to regroup now. It's 2nd and 12. A quick throw out left, complete. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelbacker, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
3rd down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. 3rd down play here out of the shotgun. Gets hauled in here over the middle. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down at the 47. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Running back has it on a screen now. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this 3rd quarter. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And there's the handoff. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And the Huskers line up on 1st and 10 now. And here's the handoff. And he's stopped at the line of scrimmage. The defense swarming him that time. So the counter play doesn't work. The defense in good position that time to make a play.
You know, on most of these counters, you leave the in man on the line of scrimmage unblocked, and you try to pull those offensive linemen and kick him out. But if you have an aggressive defense, sometimes that can backfire, and the defense knew exactly what was coming there.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Bringing pressure. Pass not complete.
And that's just a great job by this defense of affecting the rhythm of this offense. These guys are in go mode here in the 4th quarter, trying to come back to win this game, and the defense is meeting the challenge so far.
They could use some yards here on 3rd down. A field goal try would be from 54. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. The pocket breaking down. Catch made on the right side. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
You know, it's 3rd down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the 1st down.
So now we're going to have a crucial field goal attempt coming up. This will be an attempt from 52 yards. Let's see if he's got the distance. And that one's straight down the middle. And we are tied up now here in the 4th quarter.
Man, I tell you, life of a kicker. This guy's not been called on the entire game. Probably cold as ice on the sideline. But when it matters, he's hot as a stove when his number's called.
And he fields it inside the 15. And he finally steps out, but not before an excellent return to set up the offense. And the Wolverines' offense is back on the field. Ball handed off and brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Now they'll run it on the toss. We've seen you able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
So a crucial 3rd down play. Try a field goal from here will be 53 yards. Back to pass. It's Proctor. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, had a chance at another interception. Couldn't quite hold on. But it's going to be 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
So on 4th down, out-trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. Oh, and it's blocked. Somebody got a hand on it.
What a job by the special teams here. We got a tied football game, a chance for the opponent to go up by 3, and instead denied with an unbelievable job of blocking that field goal.
Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. The last drive produced 3 points thanks to an excellent long-range field goal. Handoff here from the shotgun. Second down after that run on the previous play. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Oh, he makes the catch. They stop it with the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
I feel like this quarterback could make this throw in his sleep. It's like clockwork, a curl route against zone. And the quarterback, the only thing is he had to fit it into a tight window for that first down completion.
Thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
And his tackle, but only out with picking up a first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
The Huskers are moving quickly down the field. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. First down, looking to throw the football. The pass rush closing in. Wide open downfield. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Really love what the quarterback did here of being able to come off of one receiver, kind of work through his progressions, find the guy that's open, make an accurate throw, and pick up some good yards.
He finds some space. They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score a new first down.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The Cornhuskers have 1st and 10 here. It's a draw. Into the end zone. Has a lane. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
PHC is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. 1st and 10. Not much time left. They need to find the end zone in this possession. With the catch, it's Karapateas. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Getting set. Here's second down. Looking to pass. It's Proctor. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Here we go now. A crucial play for both sides. They set up at 3rd and 4. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Short throw complete to the tight end. And moves the ball to the 37 for a first down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. But a quick stop by the defense. Gain just 2, so it's 3rd and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Just reeled in. It's Bush. Tackle, but first down. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert to come up with a new set of downs. They do it here.
It's a fumble. Ball scooped up by the defense. They bring him down, but a head to scoop up the fumble and make first down yardage.
Oh, just a costly turnover here for this offense. Last thing they wanted to see is put this ball on the ground, and really any chance of getting back into this game is lost.
Using that challenge, a smart move by the head coach as the officials overturn the previous ruling on the field. The offense getting closer to a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Football's loose. And they get their own fumble back. Time's running out, but they still have a chance. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. To throw, it's Proctor. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. He's swarmed by the defense. Well, hurry to the line here with the clock running. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Chris, this is it. It comes down to this 4th down play to be able to stay in this football game. They've got to convert to be able to keep their hopes alive. Can this quarterback deliver and make the play?
Down by a touchdown late. This is a crucial 4th down play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. And the offense takes a timeout with 15 seconds remaining. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Quarterback drops back. Defense is coming after him. Nothing open downfield, so they'll just throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. To the air. It's Proctor. This time, a completion. Now a timeout is taken with just 5 seconds remaining. Third and short now on the 13th play of this drive. Somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And the long drive continues. The offense just grinding away here. And he'll drop back here on third down. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
Now time for one final play that obviously has to go into the end zone to see if they can tie it up.
Down by 7. They've got to convert here for a chance to tie this game. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. And he goes down, but what a play to seal this victory for the defense. Well, Kirk, based on the rankings, this technically is an upset. We just watched 2 really good teams slug it out, and the team that came in lower ranked picks up the W.
Well, I can't believe you said slug it out. That's a first from you, but I agree. 2 ranked teams going head-to-head. Really a fun game to watch, and now let's see how they respond after the results of this game. That could be very interesting to their season.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.